And welcome back to the NASCAR 2001 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading back to the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida, for the running of the Pepsi 400, where Dale Earnhardt's coming to the event with a 264-point lead over Rusty Wallace. He's trying to go for the Daytona sweep. Bobby Labonte hangs on to third, Sonoma winner Mike Skinner hangs on to fourth, and Dale Jarrett occupies the number 5 spot. While Terry Labonte, Mark Martin, Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, and Ward Burton round at the top 10. Ward's on the bubble of the top 10 in points by 1 point ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Time for some racing under the lights at the World Center of Racing. What is known to be the Midsummer Classic. I'm excited to go back to Daytona. I love that track because the last time I was here, I won here, holding off Rusty Wallace at the end to win the Daytona 500. But I still feel bad about turning Ken Schrader down into the grass with 2 laps to go. But anyways, here we go. Down on the apron, I don't want to do that. Yes, just like the Daytona 500. Pole position. Let's go. Okay, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ward Burns got a lot of ground to make up here. Okay. It's time for the Midsummer Classic at the World Center of Racing. Third race under the lights. Just like I won Richmond, holding off Rusty Wallace, and Lowe's when I held off Terry Labonte and Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the victory. After I fell short last race at Sonoma to Mike Skinner. But we'll see what happens at the World Center of Speed.
Welcome to the Midsummer Classic. We're here under the lights on the Pepsi 400. We'll take a look at Jeff Gordon. He made up some ground in the points race at the last week's event.
He's 9th in the points.
Dale Earnhardt continues to finish up front with 10 consecutive top 10s. Dale Earnhardt continues his consistent driving with 10 top 5 finishes in a row.
Hell yeah. Row 1, Dale Earnhardt and Tony Stewart. Row 2, Jeff Gordon and Terry Labonte. Row 3, Bobby Labonte and Mark Martin. Row 4, Dale Jarrett and Scott Pruitt. Row 5, Rusty Wallace and Mike Skinner. Row 6, John Andretti and Ken Schrader. Row 7, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ricky Rudd. Row number 8, Jeremy Mayfield and Jeffrey Bodine. Row 9, Ward Burton and Matt Kenseth. Rounding out the field is Cal Petty and Steve Park. Okay, here we go, everybody. And the green flag is out, and we're on in Daytona Beach, Florida for the Pepsi 400. Oh boy, stuck 3 wide. Got Jeff Gordon to the inside. Tony Stewart on my outside. And now Bobby Labonte going with Gordon, and I'm going with Stewart. A little bit of a Joe Gibbs stack up there. More like a mix up there. Not stack up. Stack up means big crash. Mix up. a mix-up between confusion. All right, Jeff Gordon clears. Oh boy, Bobby Labonte all over me. Who will lead the first lap? Jeff Gordon got that lap led. Now Bobby Labonte wants 5 points. The same for Dale Jarrett. Now Dale Jarrett trying to go for the lead. Uh-oh. There's Rusty Wallace, the number 2 point man. Oh, no. I had to get out of the gas. I don't want to wreck Bobby and Rusty. And there's Mark Martin. Okay, Rusty Wallace gets 5 points. All right, I got to run on Rusty Wallace. And here comes Mark Martin. And John Andretti. Oh, watch out. Oh my God, I can't believe I turned John Andretti. I feel bad about that. Don't want to do that. Alright, I gotta catch Jeff Gordon here. Closing in on Jeff Gordon here. I got to run on him here. Woohoo! Eat my dust, sucker! Got the lead from Jeff Gordon. Awesome. And now 5 points goes to Dale Earnhardt for leading that lap. Ten to go at Daytona. Dale Earnhardt leads Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, John Andretti, and Mark Martin. John Andretti's running fourth after I accidentally spun him. I'm quite surprised. And we got a car trailing. I don't know who that is, but we'll find out at the end of the race. Almost halfway. Hell yeah. And his biggest rival, Jeff Gordon, back in the day, is running second. Currently, Jeff Gordon is ninth in the points coming in, although he scored another 5 points for leading a lap tonight. Halfway at Daytona. Seven to go. Bobby Labonte, the third place point man, is currently running third right now. We got to figure out where number 2 point man Rusty Wallace is at. We know point leader Dale Earnhardt's running up front right now. If Jeff Gordon gets another great run, as well as a great finish, he might continue to move up in the points. There's the move. But Gordon falls back. Needs a bigger momentum to get around Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt continues to dominate at the World Center of Racing. He continues to lead with 6 laps to go. And we are approaching 5 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. The Intimidator leading the Rainbow Wonder Boy, Jeff Gordon. The Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt, versus Wonder Boy, Jeff Gordon, are running 1-2 right now. I kind of like how he said in that classic video, make sure your fellow drivers can see you coming. It was Jib George, Jib Gordon, put the son of a bitch in the wall. Oh, I don't feel like doing it. But that kind of phrase was really funny. Even if you're a Jeff fan, if you don't like that, I respect that. Dale Earnhardt leads, Jeff Gordon second, Bobby Labonte third, John Andretti fourth, and Mark Martin rounds out the top 5. Uh-oh, Gordon's fading back. Bobby Labonte moved up to second. 4 to go at Daytona. Dale Earnhardt earns another 5 points for leading the most laps. Jeff Gordon has dropped back from second to 5th place. Whoever's last in the field, you better pray for a caution. Three to go. Ken Schrader's on the move. Jeff Gordon's 5th, Mark Martin 4th, John Andretti running in 3rd, and Bobby Labonte, the 3rd place point man, running in 2nd. He's got to catch Dale Earnhardt with only 3 laps to go to win the Pepsi 400. Oh, Dale's in the wall! But still, he keeps on going. Only 2 laps of racing left to go. Bobby Labonte, John Andretti, Mark Martin, and Jeff Gordon have caught Dale Earnhardt. Here we come to the white flag, signifying the final lap of the Pepsi 400. Oh, Earnhardt's going to the high side. Labonte looking for momentum with the cars behind him, while others are far too far back to catch the leaders. White flag in the air one more time around for Dale Earnhardt to get his 6th win of the season and go for the Daytona sweep. Oh, Labonte gained some momentum that time. What does second place on back have left for Dale Earnhardt? Here they come into turn number 3 for the final time. It's all Dale Earnhardt in the number 3 GM Goodwrench Service Plus Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. As he comes out for the final time, and the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt, will sweep Daytona as he wins the Pepsi 400. Capturing his 6th win of the season. Oh, turn John Andretti down into Dale Jarrett, the 5th place point man. Whoopsie. And Dale Earnhardt takes the checkered flag for the 6th time this season. Four different leaders, 5 lead changes. Dale Earnhardt wins it. Bobby Labonte 2nd, John Andretti 3rd, Mark Martin 4th, Jeff Gordon 5th, Rusty Wallace 6th, Tony Stewart 7th, Kyle Petty 8th, Scott Pruitt 9th, Mike Skinner 10th, Jeffrey Bodine 11th, Jerry Mayfield 12th, Kenny Schrader 13th, Dale Jarrett 14th, Matt Kenseth 15th, Ricky Rudd 16th, Ward Burns 17th, Steve Park 18th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 19th, Terry Labonte dead last. Oh, Terry Labonte slipped to 9th in the points. Gordon moved up a spot, and so did Tony Stewart and Mark Martin. Ward still in the bubble at the top 10 by 7 over Dale Earnhardt Jr. We'll see you next race at the Brickyard 400.